everyone, we're really looking forward to welcoming you back to school very, very soon. Now it's a little bit different to it was the last time you were in because we've had to put a few things in place to keep everybody safe. Do you want to come have a look inside? Come on.
When you arrive at the front of the school, you will see a grown-up at the entrance holding some signs. These have bubble numbers on them. When they hold up the number of your bubble group, you can come into the school gates. Everyone will come into school through the front entrance. You might be excited to come in, but please remember to stay with your grown-up when you join the queue. There are some stickers on the ground to show you which way to go, and there are also some lines which have been painted onto the playground. These lines are all 2 metres apart. When you get to the front of the line, there will be a grown-up from school who will greet you and do the register. They will check that you are feeling fit and well and will give you some hand gel to clean your hands. They will then send you to line up in front of your teacher. You will need to remember to stay 2 metres apart here too. Mr. G has painted some dots on the playground so you know where to stand. Mums and dads or anyone else bringing you to school will then leave out of the side gate. If you have an older brother or sister, you will stay with them in their lines and they will take you to your classroom. When your whole group has arrived, your teacher will lead you through to your classroom. Both inside and outside our school there is a one-way system. This means that people only walk one way around the school, which helps us to stay apart from each other. Don't worry, there's lots of signs around to help you see which way to go, and the teachers in your room will help you too. When you arrive in your classroom, you'll notice this looks a bit different too. All of your things will be kept under your table, and you'll have a zippy wallet to keep all of your things in, pencils, pens and paper. Everyone tries to keep to their own space.
We all eat our lunch together in a bubble.
Playtimes and lunchtimes outside are also a little bit different, but there's still equipment to play with and you can play with the people in your bubble. Our toilets have been labelled up with bubble numbers on them. This means you can only use the toilet which has your bubble number on it. We go to the toilet one at a time to avoid us bumping into each other. We try to wash our hands as much as possible, and we do this at our own sink with our bubble number on it, as well as in our classroom. Lots of children sing happy birthday when washing their hands to make sure they give them a good clean. You might also see these blue boards around our school. These have hand sanitizer on them. The machines are automatic, so the gel squirts out when you put your hands underneath. Everyone takes responsibility for their own workspace. The grown-ups squirt some spray on the tables and all the children clean their own tables and chairs to make sure it's nice and clean. They put the tissue in the bin after they've finished using it and then wash their hands again. This keeps all of our spaces clean and tidy. We know there's lots of things that might be a bit different for you, and some of you might be feeling a little bit worried. These children have been coming into school regularly. Let's see what they had to say.
I was worried about things being different. However, it's just the same but in small groups. I was worried about being the only one in school uniform, but everyone's in some sort of school uniform.
I was worried there'd be nothing to do outside, but each bubble has their own set of equipment. I was worried about not making any friends in my bubble, but I've made loads more friends. Sadly, the adventure trail's closed, but you can play skipping and basketball, football, but there's still lots to do.
Finally, we have a one-way system leading up to the front office, but would really appreciate it if parents avoid coming into the office unless it is for something urgent. All queries can be sent to the secretary email address, which is checked daily. Alternatively, send a note in with your child which they can hand in to their teacher. If you do need to come to the office, we ask that only one person enters at a time and that you wait to be asked to come in. We look forward to seeing you all very soon.